Good afternoon to you, Joe.
Good afternoon, Priscilla. How are you?
Very good. So for the newbies, who's Joe Walker and why the 60-kilometer Remembrance Road Safety Walk?
Joe Walker is Joseph Beyanga. I'm a road safety advocate. I walk kilometers and long distances and short distances to raise awareness on why we need safe roads. If you look at the story in Kampala, we have more than 50% of the people, they walk to home and back to work, and when you look at our infrastructure, it's not really friendly for them. And when you also go and look at the statistics for the report from police, the one of 2022, the majority of the victims of road crashes are pedestrians. So Joe Walker is really coming to say to you viewing us, say, look, what causes all these crashes on the road? It's the driver behavior, how you and me conduct ourselves behind the wheel. Let's change our behavior. We can make our road safer. If you rate yourself as a good driver, drive well, drive safely.
Okay, you've been doing these Joe Walker walks for quite a while now. What has been the impact of them on road safety? The
impact that we've had so far is awareness. Right now we are having this conversation. Somebody is viewing us and we are talking about road safety. That's one thing that we are doing. So when people get to know about what they do and the impact it has on other people's lives, then our behavior changes. Behavior change doesn't happen overnight. It will take some time. We need to keep drumming this message around. So my biggest passion, my biggest drive, my purpose is to create awareness and make sure everybody knows road safety is everyone's responsibility.
Okay, speaking of responsibility, there's some people who feel the responsibility to join you on this Remembrance Road Safety Walk. When is it happening and how can they participate?
The Remembrance Walk, which is basically dedicated to remembering the victims of road traffic crashes, is on 19th November. That's on Sunday. We are starting off at Uma Showgrounds at 6 a.m. And this time we are doing it a little bit interestingly. If you look at 60 kilometers, it looks so huge for Priscilla, who has not been walking.
Our simple marathons of 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and we're good.
Yes, so it is 60 kilometers walked by 6 people.
Okay.
It's a teamwork. Why are we looking at teamwork? It's, if you look at the burden that we have of road safety, not only one entity will be able to sort it out. It will take each one of us putting our efforts together to sort out the mess. So it's each person walking 10 kilometers, you pass on the baton to the next person, they walk 10 kilometers, and at the end of the day, we will have finished 60 kilometers. What looks so huge will be chewed in small pieces. What looks like so humongous, killing 14 people every day, killing 4,534 people on record every year, can be reversed if each one of us put our best effort forward.
Finally, speaking of reversal, we do have statistics showing 2019 to 2020, 35,000 people plus out of road injuries. And then you also do have 48,000 in the last report from police crimes report. How does this help reverse those cases and those numbers?
So if you look at when you go down in the report and you find out what caused these people to be killed, because they just never died, they were killed, it's reckless driving, careless driving. Who is driving? You and me. So which basically goes back to our behavior. When you are driving, think about yourself. Will you be able to arrive where you're going safely and go back home alive? What about your child who's going to school? What about your mother who's walking to the market? What about your sister? So it's just a joint behavior. 71% of the causes is you and me, our behavior. So let's change our behavior. And then when we come to ask the police to enforce and do a really proper enforcement, not this business of gamba no go, and you let somebody go get away with bad manners, or this business of somebody in a government car driving on the wrong side of the road, and you let strict enforcement across the board.
Okay.
And then when we talk about infrastructure, when we are asking for engineering that has, that takes care of all the road users, when we have pedestrian walkways and all that, at the moment we have people riding and driving on the pavements. So we need to make sure all that is sorted out. The good engineering, good roads alone with reckless behavior won't change anything.
All right, that is Joseph Beyanga. You can check out him on social media platforms. Just type in Joseph Beyanga or Joe Walker and